Hello, welcome back for some more Super Mega Baseball 4. Today we have game number 41 between the Neon, who are on the road with a 26-14 record, and the Ancients, who are at home with a 20-21 record. This is the third and final matchup this season between the two teams, and each team has won one game, so whoever wins this one's going to have the season lead, and will win the season series, I should say, against each other until next season. So let's get to it. Love Drummond's going to be on the mound for the Neon. She's 5-1 with a 2.54 ERA. And Cesar Lawrence is going to be pitching for the Ancients, who is 1-5 with a 3.38 ERA. And let's get to the lineups. Barajas will be leading off. Roach, you're going to come out. And Phillips is coming back in. Dapper, I want to keep you in the lineup because he's been doing such a good job for us. But Shipwreck's our normal left fielder, but I'm kind of thinking she's going to lost her spot. She just can't hit the ball right now. Sloan's fine, Reed's fine, Hogwash, that's your normal position. Arnold, you're another one. She's kind of earned her spot here recently. Ribeye, let's take Ribeye out. Let's put Ricci there, even though that's really not Ricci's normal position. Even though he can't cover that. Neither one of these can cover second, but oh well. Ricci is going to be out of position for a minute. Alright, let's get to it. So for the Neon side, no morale bonuses, no chemistry bonuses. Ricci is out of position at second base. And for the Ancients, they got a couple chemistry bonuses, but they got their leadoff hitter with negative morale, and their cleanup hitter and their catcher both have bonus morale. And this, I would say this is the first time at this stadium, but I think we've been here before. I don't recall the stadium, but I think we've been here before. But they're done changing lineups. Let's go ahead and get to it as Ancients take the field. Barajas is going to be leading off, batting .320 with 4 homers and 12 RBIs. He's been a bit of a slump recently. And he fouls first pitch back out of play, and this game's underway. And he pops this one off to the left side. Third baseman got it for out number 1. So not how the Neon really want to get this game started. But here's Phillips, batting .252 with 4 homers and 15 RBIs. Swung on an outside pitch. He was late on that one. Takes inside for a ball. Inside corner, strike 2. Weak grounder to second. Intense throws to first, and there's out number 2. And here's Dapper batting .355 with 4 home runs and 21 ribbies. And he will ground one up the middle just to find its way through, and that'll be a 2-out single. So runner at first, 2 men out. And that brings Sloan up to the plate, batting .394 with 4 homers and 19 RBIs. He's trying to be the third player on the team to hit 20 RBIs. He won't do it here, but he'll get another single. So runner at first and second now with 2 outs. Let's see if Reed can actually drive one in. He's batting .309 with 8 homers, 22 RBIs. See if he can get a hold of one. Take high outside for a ball. This will find its way through into left, but it will not be deep enough to score. That'll load the bases up. So that'll give Hogwash a chance to drive some runs in. Batting .318 with 2 homers and 13 RBIs. All we need is a base hit or a walk here to drive in a run. He'll take the first pitch inside. And ball 2 down low. Strike down the middle. Swung and missed it. That was down low. 2-2. Down low. That's a full count. Runners are going to go. And he lines it right to first. That was bad luck. He just happened to be right there. So they unload the bases. They leave the bases loaded. Bottom of the first coming up. No score. And here's Swing Holcorn coming at the bat at .185 with 1 homer and 12 RBIs. And first pitch from Drummond. Taken down low for a strike. Changeup has popped up to the right in foul territory. Barajas has room. He'll glove it. There's out number 1. And Keith Dealer steps up, batting .304 with 7 homers and 24 RBIs. Takes a slider down low for strike 1. High fastball just missed. Takes the changeup. Strike 2. Foul this one off. Pops the fastball up into center. Sloan's giving chase, and he'll reach it. There's out number 2. 2 down. Here's Severus Intense, batting .293 with 12 homers and 25 RBIs. Most dangerous player on their lineup. He takes down low for a strike. Swings and misses. Strike 2. Curve in the dirt. Ball 1. High fastball. Swung and missed. Strike 3, and that'll end it for the Ancients. No runs and no hits. Top of the second coming up. Score still tied at 0. Summer Arnold steps up to the plate for the first time. She's batting .368 with a homer and 4 RBIs. And she'll single right up the middle. So leadoff single. And the Neon have something going here. See if they can keep it going. Richie up to the plate, batting .272, 2 homers and 17 RBIs. And he'll take the first pitch low. Weak grounder to second. This will be a double play. There it is. 4-6-3 double play. So it's quickly 2 down, and that brings the pitcher to the plate. She's batting .320 with no homers and 3 RBIs. She's looking for her first. She has home run power. She hasn't lucked out to get one yet. She swings to the first pitch and misses. Swings to the second pitch and misses. Outside for ball 1. Down the middle, almost took the pitcher's head off. But she gets on first with a single. So back to the top of the order. Here's Barajas with the runner at first. 2 men out. Way up high. Ball 1. High again. Ball 2. There's a strike. Down low. Ball 3. 3-1 count. Fouled off. So it's a full count. Drummond's going to be running. That's a good hit on this one. Might be just short. Caught on the warning track. He got under just a fraction of an inch there. So that'll end the inning for the Neon. They left another runner on base. Bottom of the second coming up. Score still tied at 0 apiece. And here's Dana Ward. Batting .260 with 5 homers and 24 RBIs. She's been locked in at the plate recently. And she'll hit this one. Hogwash lays out, throw to first in time. Beat her by about a step. Good play at Hogwash there. So 1 down. Here's Villa Cervantes, batting .268 with a homer and 6 RBIs. Fastball inside for a strike. And he flies out to center here. Sloan in position. Gloves it. Out number 2. And Enrique Fox up at the plate, batting .167, no homers, 1 RBI. He was looking for the curve, didn't like that one, took it for a ball. Pops a slider up in the left side in foul territory. Arnold is there, and there's out number 3. So quick 1-2-3 for the Ancients. Top of the third coming up. Still no score. There's Ian Phillips. He's 0 for 1. But he's still happy. Just happy to be playing. I'm happy to be in a playoff chase. He takes the outside. There's ball 2. Strike on the inside. Ball 3. And he'll take his base. So Phillips walks. And the Neon have the leadoff man on base. There's Dapper. He singled his first time up. Swings at the inside pitch and misses it. Outside for a ball. Outside, ball 2. Oof, swung over that one. Strike 3. 2. Ball 3 up high. Full count. And another walk. So the pitcher has walked 2 straight now. That'll give Sloan a chance to drive in some runs. It's 1 for 1. See if he can get a hold of one. He takes high for ball 1. Swung late. That was a good one to hit. Grounder to short, over to second, over to first. There's a double play. No. But the runner advances to third, so 90 feet away, but now it's 2 outs. But a hit will drive him in. See if Reed can come through. Takes high for a ball. Outside for ball 2. Fouls this one off. And he will come through. There's a single on the right. So Reed with an RBI single, and that puts the Neon up 1-0. Here's Snack Hogwash, who made that great defensive play short earlier. And he'll take a strike on the outside corner. Fouls this one back in the hole, 0-2. Swung over it and missed it. Strike 3, and that'll end the inning. But the Neon push 1 run across. They now lead 1-0 going to the bottom of the 3rd. And that brings Escrow Shields up to the plate, batting .556 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Takes a low fastball for a strike. Foul to the left side, out of play. 0-2. Outside curveball, missed it. Another curve down low. Fouls this off. Tapper to the right side, foul. Swung and missed the changeup. Strike 3. So 1 down. And here's Zap Lou at .059. No homers, 1 RBI. He fouls first pitch to the right. Hits this one to left. Dapper is there though. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring the pitcher up. Batting .176. No homers, 1 ribby. Slider down low. In for a strike. Swing and miss at the changeup. Fastball just missed the zone. Another foul. Swing and miss at the curveball in the outside corner. Strike 3, and that'll do it for the Ancients. Top of the 4th coming up. Neon are still up by 1. And out hitting the Ancients 6-0 at the moment. Summer Arnold steps back in. She's 1 for 1. And she'll quickly line out to short. So 1 away. Ricci is 0 for 1 so far today. See if he can get a hit. He gets under this one, hits it to deep center. Center fielder is there and wraps the glove on it. There's out number 2. That'll bring the pitcher back. She's 1 for 1 so far. She's locked in at the plate currently. Takes inside for a ball. Fouls this one off. Outside for ball 2. Outside ball 3. That was in the dirt. She probably shouldn't have swung at that. Full count. And she walked. That was low. That was a borderline one there, I think. But there's another walk. So back to the top of the order. Here's Barajas. He's 0 for 2. Just missed a home run his last time up. He'll take a ball in the outside corner. And ball 2 outside, low. Hard grounder to first, over to, and they'll step on the bag for out number 3. So 1-0, still Neon leading. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Back to top of their order. Here's Holcorn. He's 0 for 1. Take the low fastball for strike 1. Slider on the inside, strike 2. Changeup missed. Fouls us to the right out of play. That one's way inside. Ball 2. Way in front of the changeup. Strike 3. So 1 away, and here's Keith Dealer. He's 0 for 1. He was looking for the curve. He got it, but he fouls it to the right. Changeup misses. Fastball's fouled to the left side, out of play. He was looking for the changeup, but it's out of the zone. Hits this one to short, just out of reach of diving hogwash, so that'll be their first hit. So 1 out, 1 runner at first, and that brings Intense up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And he takes outside for strike 1. He'll ground this one to short. Hogwash is over to second. Ricci to first in time. Out number 3. So 6-4-3 double play ends the inning. Top of the 5th coming up. Neon are still up by 1. And here's Phillips. He's 0 for 1, but he's walked once. Solid contact here, but it should be caught. No, over the head. He couldn't get a hold of it. And Phillips cruises into second. The double. So lead-off double. Neon have a runner in scoring position. Here's Dapper. He's 1 for 1. He's walked as well and singled. Hits this one to deep left. This might be deep enough to score. Drive a run over. Advance the runner, I'm trying to say. But it will not be. Phillips is just too slow. So 1 out, runner at second. And here's Sloan, 1 for 2. Almost gets hit. He had to dive out the way. 1 ball. That was outside. Strike 1. Fouled away. So 1 and 2 count. Down low. He was swung over it. Strike 3. He's trying too hard to drive that run in. So it's now 2 outs, and there's Reed. 2 for 2. He'll take outside for a ball. And he'll single in the right center. This will find the wall. Runner comes in to score. Reed on his way to second. He'll get there standing up. So stand-up RBI double for Reed. That pushes the Neon lead up to 2-0.
Number 16.
And here's Snack Hogwash, who's 0 for 2. And he'll take a strike for the first pitch. Inside for ball 1. Down low, ball 2. Swung over it. Strike 2. That's up high. It's full count. And just singles into right field off the diving second baseman's glove. Reed rounds third, going home. He'll score. So an RBI single for Hogwash. That brings Arnold to the plate. She's 1 for 2. The Neon now leading 3-0. Hogwash is on his way to second. He'll reach this with no problem whatsoever. So still on the base. And that's up high for ball 1. So it's a 1-1 count to Arnold. And she's loops one over to second, throw to first. That'll end the inning. But the Neon put 2 more on the board. They now lead 3-0. Going to the bottom of the 5th. There's Dana Ward. She's 0 for 1. And first pitch is high for a ball. Curve misses down low. Slider is hit to right field. But Reed is there. And he gloves it. There's out number 1. That'll bring Cervantes back to the plate. He's 0 for 1. High fastball just outside the zone. Looking for that curve, but it was outside. That one's fouled away. Strike 1. Another high fastball in the zone. Strike 2. Just got a piece of that and fouled it off. Weak grounder to third. Arnold throws to first. Barajas gloves it. There's out number 2. So Fox steps back up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And he takes down low for a strike. Fouls this one off. He's in the hole 0-2. Foul to the left side. Takes the fastball high. Changeup misses the zone. Slider's fouled away. Curve's fouled, so he's fighting to stay alive here. Hits this one to third. Arnold gloves it in midair. There's out number 3. So nothing for the Ancients. Top of the 6th coming up. Neon is still up 3-0. And here's Ricci, who's 0 for 2. Most of the team's getting hits. See if Ricci can grab one. Not with swings like that. That was down low, and he swung at it. There's ball 1 low. He will get a hit. Up the middle, into center. So a leadoff single for the Neon. As they try to get more insurance runs here. There's the pitcher. She's 1 for 1 and walked her last time. And this starter is done. Lawrence is coming out. We're going to bring in Gerardo Horton in. 5.86 ERA. Not very good. Toss the first. Dives back in safely. It's not that fast over there. So Drummond fouls it. I mean, not fouls. Pops it up to right. Just behind first. Second baseman gloves it. There's out number 1. There's Barajas. He's also hitless today. He's 0 for 3. Fouls this one back. High and inside. Ball 1. Way outside. Ball 2. Caught the inside corner. That looked a little far inside for my taste. Fouls this off. 2-2 count. That's up high, so now a full count. Fouled away. Grounder to third, over to second, over to first. Low throw, gets away from first baseman. Barajas is on his way to second. He'll reach it. So fielder's choice and an error. So 2 down, runner at second now. Here's Phillips. Doubled his last time. Should have took that. That was inside. Just get a piece of fouls it to the right. Inside for a ball. Ooh, that looked high and inside, but they call it a strike. And that'll do it for the Neon. They leave another man on base, but they still lead by 3 going to the bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher. She's 0 for 1. She'll take a curve down low for a strike. Swings and misses at the slider. Swings and misses the inside changeup. So she's down on 3 pitches. So 1 away, and here's Zap Lou. He's 0 for 1. Takes the high fastball. It's in there for a strike. Almost chased the curveball, but it's in there for a strike as well. And chased the fastball again. 3 more pitches, another out. So 2 down, and here's the new pitcher. No hits as of yet this season. They're going to yank him. They're going to bring Butters Tetson in to pinch hit. He's batting .245 with the homer. He'll take a fastball up high for a strike. Fouls this away. And he'll get a single here. Gets this one into center field. Oh, it just bypasses Sloan. So this will be a double. Sloan just overran the ball. So runner at second with 2 outs. Back to top of their order. Here's Holcorn, who's 0 for 2. That curves out of the zone for a ball. Slider catches the high part of the zone. Changeup's in there. So 1-2. Looking for the fastball, but didn't chase that one. Grounder to first. Barajas will pick it up and step on the bag himself, and that'll be in the inning. And Tetson's coming back out. They're going to bring in Shadow Mahoney to the pitch now. 4.88 ERA. And nothing for the Ancients that time. They got a hit. They only have 2 so far today, but they still trail 3-0. There's Dapper, who's 1 for 2. Single and a walk. Got a little hit of that one. Swing and a miss. Fouls this one off, and the hole 0-2. Weak tapper to pitcher. Over to first. There's out number 1. That brings Sloan back to the plate. He's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. He was underneath that one. That one's high for a ball. Fouled away. Another foul. Taken high for a ball. 2-2. Got ahead of that one. He's deflecting the fastball. Got the changeup instead.
Number 37, Reed.
So 2 down. Here's Reed. Swing at the inside pitch. Strike 2. Fouls this one off. Outside for a ball. Outside, ball 2. 2-2. Up high, full count. Weak grounder up the middle. Second baseman's got it. Throw to first. There's out number 3. So nothing for the Neon in the 7th. Bottom of the 7th coming up now. The Neon are still up 3-0. There's Keith Dealer, who's 1 for 2. Time starting to run out for the Ancients. That's down low for a ball. Changeup's hit the left. Dapper's barely had to move. He does out number 1. Which brings Intense back to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Takes up high for a ball. Curves hit to the right side. Foul, out of play. Another foul to the left side that time. Weak grounder. Hogwash has it. Throw to first. Not in time. Intense is just a little too fast, so an infield single. There's Dana Ward. She's 0 for 2. She looked for the fastball, but that was out of the zone. Slider catches the corner, so 1-1 count. Swing and miss at the changeup. That was a little bit outside. Didn't chase that. It's now full count. Chase the high changeup. Strikeout. 2 down. Cervantes is 0 for 2 on the day. Slider catches corner high and inside. Everybody's starting to look for that curveball. Changeup catches the outside corner. 1-2. Super high fastball. Chased it anyway. Strike 3, and that'll do it for the Ancients. They pick up a hit, but that's all they get. Top of the 8th coming up now. Neon are still up by 3. Here's Hogwash, who's 1 for 3. He's driven in one of the runs. He fouls first pitch back. Swings at this one. That was down low. Grounder to first. They'll run to first and tag the bag themselves. So 1 down. And that brings Arnold up. She's 1 for 3. Got a little bit ahead of that one. That was a good pitch to hit. Dives out of the way of this one. Weak grounder to second. This should be another easy play. Over to first in time. Out number 2. This will bring Ricci to the plate. He's 1 for 3. And he'll take a strike on the outside corner. Up high for a ball. Fouls us back. 1-2. Hits it back up the middle, hits the pitcher's mound, and bounces into center. So another single for Ricci.
Now batting, the pitcher.
That brings the pitcher
Number
up.
59,
She's 1 for 2.
of Drummond.
Hard grounder through through into left field. Words. So runner at first and second. 2 outs. Back to top of the order. And Barajas, I think, is the only starter who doesn't have a hit. And Mahoney's getting yanked. Pork Middleman's going to come in to pitch. 7.29 ERA. See if Barajas gets something to hit. He does, but he missed it. He's late on that. Strike 1. Grounder to first. Steps on the bag, out number 3. Barajas has no luck this game. So Neon leave 2 more runners on base. Nothing doing otherwise. Bottom of the 8th coming up. They still lead by 3. Here's Enrique. He's 0 for 2.
Enrique Fox.
He'll take fastballs low for a strike. It's this one up to center. Second baseman's got it. Over to first. There's out number 1. Which brings the catcher back to the plate. She's 0 for 2. And Drummond's getting close to the end of her day. She's at 93 pitches. She'd love to get this complete game shutout if she could. There's that curveball swung at. Diving stop by Ricci at second. Over to first. There's out number 2. And Zaplou's back up at the plate. He's 0 for 2. And his morale's starting to go down. Curve just misses down low. Slider misses outside. Changeup catches the corner though. Strike 1. Swing and miss at the fastball. Strike 2. Swung over the changeup. That changed up the slider. Strike 3, and that'll end the inning for the Ancients. Top of the 9th coming up. Neon are still up by 3. They still have to get some more insurance though to make sure. But here's Phillips. He's 1 for 3. He'll take low for a ball. Low again, ball 2. That's a little bit high, but he fouled it off. That's way high. Oh, that's in for a strike. Oh, I have to argue with that one. Doesn't matter though, he'll single up the middle. So leadoff man again on base for the Neon. Can they get him across? Here's Dapper, who hasn't had a whole lot of luck here at the plate. 1 for 3, and he's walked once. Why are you swinging at that? That was outside. Strike 1. Ball 1 outside. Swung underneath it and missed it. Oh, another single. That'll put a runner at first and second. Nobody out. And the Neon are trying to get some more runs here. So here's the captain, Sloan. He's 1 for 4. He's batting right-handed now. I want to say he bats better left-handed. He fouls first pitch off. Fouls second one off in the hole, 0-2. He's pressing up here at the plate when he shouldn't be. Pops it up on the left side. And infield fly is called, so he's an automatic out. So 1 down. Here's Reed, who's 3 for 4. It's been the highlight of the game. Double and 2 singles and drove in 2 of the 3 runs. He's got a chance to drive in 3 more here. First pitch is taken low. He'll pop this one up into center. This will not get the job done. That one's caught for out number 2. Runners go back to their bases. The runner's still at first and second. 2 outs now. Here's Hogwash, who's 1 for 4. This one will be hit to short and caught in midair. So Neon get 2 batters on base, leave them both, but they still lead by 3 going into the bottom of the 9th. This is the last chance for the Ancients. As the pitcher comes up, but they're going to yank them for Corbin Decker as a pinch hitter. He's batting .294, and Drummond is going for a complete game shutout. As the first pitch is taken low for a ball. Slider misses inside. Changeup's fouled away. Fastball hits to left. This will drop for a hit. This will go all the way to the wall. So a lead-off double. As much as we like to lead Drummond in, let's go ahead and pull them out, bring the closer. We gave Drummond a chance. And first pitch, high for a strike. In there for strike 2. Fouled away. Outside for a ball. Fouled away again. Another foul. Low inside fastball, chased it. Strike 3. Here's Keith Dealer, is 1 for 3. A hit here could drive a run in. As that changeup is taken on the outside corner for a strike. Fastball just misses. And this one's hit the left. This will not get the run in. But we'll have runners on the corners. And that brings Intense up. He's represents the tying run. So the drama's building here is 1 out. Tying run at the plate. And the first pitch taken for a strike. On the outside corner. Strike 2. He was looking for that one. It was outside the zone. High fastball, chased it. Strike 3, 2 away. And Agents down to their last chance. Here's Dana Ward. She's 0 for 3. Fastball in there for a strike. Just outside for a ball. Changeup's in there for a strike. They're down to their last strike. Fouled away. Chase the high outside fastball. Strike 3. That ends the game. Neon win this one 3-0. As Hannah comes in and shuts him down yet again. 14 hits for the Neon. Only 5 for the Ancients, as they had 1 error as well. Top batter for the Neon is going to be Reed easily. 3 for 5. Drove in 2 of the 3 runs. And for the Ancients, they don't really have anybody got hits. I guess we'll give the Dealer 2 for 4. That's about it on their side. Drummond picks up the win, went 8 innings, gave up 4 hits, struck out 9. That's their 6th win of the year, 6-1 now. Hannah picks up another save, another inning, gave up a hit, struck out all 3 he faced. Out for the outs anyway. 17th save, and ERA drops to .50. Lawrence picks up the loss. Went 5 innings, gave up 10 hits, 3 runs, walked 3, struck out 2. He's now 1-6 on the year. Complete opposite of Drummond. As the Ancients drop a game that they needed, because they're still in the playoff chase. Top 3 players, Drummond, number 1, 8 innings, 4 hits, struck out 9. Everett Reed, number 2 star, 3 for 5 with a double, 2 RBIs and a run. And Phillips gets number 3, 2 for 4 with a double and 2 runs scored. So Neon get a win they needed as well to help keep them on top of the division. As we enter the final week of the season now. Should be 7 games left, I believe. Right. We'll see in a minute. We got 4 games to go through, so let's get to it. Got the Fantastics and the Guardians. Guardians are just putting a whipping on the Fantastics. 16-4 win. Grays and the Advocates. Grays take an early lead, and they hang on 6-2. Bards and Gobblers, another low-scoring one. Well, started that way. Bards poured on late, win 9-0. Tundras and Philosophers. The Philosophers hang on to win that one 10-6, as they continue to lead their division. So we got the Neon and the Razzles coming up next. Razzles are at home, and they got a 22-19 record. Well, Pratt's going to be pitching for the Neon, 4-4 record, but 1.76 ERA, easily the best starter as far as ERA goes. Robert Juarez is going to pitch for the Razzles, 2-2 with a 3.98 ERA. But let's get to the summary before we end this. Let's see what we got going on. Killer Zuger has been dropped by the Razzles. Speaking of the Razzles, and Tower Lee was picked up. So they dropped a B+ and picked up a C+, if I'm reading this correctly. A right fielder for an infielder, which, you know, it's right fielder and utility infielder. It's a bad move there, which I don't get, if that's the way I'm reading it correctly. Jaden Check was dropped by the Craniums, and Hedy Flynn was picked up. So they dropped a B- and picked up a C-. Yeah. So that's a starting pitcher. That makes no sense either. Must be the purple hair. That must be why. Who knows? Eugene Panther, he was signed by the Craniums, and they dropped Joe Sue Armhorn. So 2 outfielders were swapped. Dropped a B- and picked up a C. I don't understand dropping all these high-ranked players. They must be just trying to free up salary cap so they can get some good off-season acquisitions. And the Guardians, they've signed Emi Lopez and dropped Yeoman Orr. So a starting pitcher change here. Dropped a B- pitcher and picked up a C- pitcher. I don't understand some of these moves. But that's all we got going there. Standing-wise, as we come into the final week of the season, Neon are 27-14 to lead their division by a game and a half now over the Underworld. Elephants are 6.5 back. They're almost completely out of it. Ancients are 7.5. They're almost out of it. As far as the first place goes, well, take that back. Ancients might not be out of that race now. They're in the wild card, though, I believe. Let's check the wild card. Speaking of that. Yeah, the Ancients are still in it. They're 6 games back, but they're about to run out of time. The Underworlds are starting to close that one off. So right now, the breaks, the Neon and Advocates are making it for sure. Advocates got the wild card. Or the Bush League, got the Philosophers, Waterbolts, and Guardians guaranteed spots. Bottlenoses are right there, but they're only a half game up in their race. That wild card over there is a lot closer. But so is that one division still. That Namby-Pamby division is still up for anybody's grabs. It's so close, only 3 games separate the whole division. So still got some races going on. Nothing's really been totally secured yet, even though Lucky Breaks are close to securing their division title. But that'll do it for this one. Neon got another win. They only got a few left. And they're only a game and a half on the Underworld, so they still got some work to do to secure their division. But let's see if they can get another game closer against the Razzles next time up. And Sloan's got some negative morale. That's not good. Hopefully we can get out of that next game. But speaking of that, we'll see you next game. Neon Razzles next. See you then.